Meet Zoomlock, the 10-second flame-free refrigerant fitting from Parker. Reduce labor costs by 60% with no brazing, no flame, and no fire spotter. Discover how Zoomlock can help you be more efficient and productive. Visit Zoomlock.com for more information.
Brand new system here. This is the nicest thermostat that came out in 1993. Look at this bad boy. Overly complicated, lots of buttons. Something seems kind of loud here. Oh dear, I don't know if this filter's been changed. Dear God. Oh my God. That's better. Man, let's just take that bad boy out. She's a little toasty. Ain't much room down there, is there? See if there's another filter. Looks like there's two systems on this house too. That's a stinker. Make sure. Let's see. Let's set her down. Alright. Make her run. Turn this bad boy on again. See if it'll come on. This is a different thermostat. Same awesome technology. It's just old. XT501, baby. Come on, Mr. Machine. There you are. Lights on. Heard the clicking noise. Blower comes on. Oh dear. Oh dear. It looks like these filter changers were not properly done. Alright, let's go outside and see if the actual equipment's running. There ain't a whole lot of room down there. It's supposed to be 3.5 tons, and we got two 16 by 25s with pleated filters. Gonna be kind of a stretch for airflow.
Now we have a little bit of run capacitor banded over here. That's okay. The contactor's pretty shot with all the carbon buildup over all these years. You can sort of see it down in there. Running a head pressure about 175. Back pressure of around 70. The head pressure seems a little bit low. I'm going to take an outdoor temperature and see where we come out. This 11-seer machine from 1993. So I'm thinking it ought to be just a touch higher. But we'll check that out. Nothing dreadful happening so far. We got to crawl in the house and take a look at that air handler. Just give it a little visual inspection, see how it's looking. Because it has been in the crawl. Camera over there, you can sort of see that we're all rusted out on the bottom. It's basically sitting on the ground. Things in pretty rough shape. I'm sure it's a little bit dirty on the insides while we have a low superheat out there. But this is a service access, which you can't even really access because there's a return duct in front of us. We have 114 and 112, so it's going to be hard pressed to get the right amount of air through that, especially if this 12 is relatively long and if we have a dirty issue. And there's like a 50% chance our condensate pump doesn't work too, and just never been noticed, or hasn't been noticed in the last few years. Alright, so I'm going to head back out. We're going to finish wrapping up with this one. Then we're going to transfer over to the other side and see how it looks. But this one's kind of rough looking, especially on the crawl space part. 0 amps coming off the start wire going to the compressor, which means the compressor capacitor is most likely bad. Over to the second Trane unit here. Looks like it's around the same age. Got the same style muffler, got the same style dryer. It's a little bit newer actually. It's a 94 instead of a 93. So it looks like they went to the different kinds of name tags in between those 2 years, but the compressor's not running on this one. Let's see if I can't see up in there. It seems like I see something up there. Got some issues with the capacitor. Let me see how bad off it is. Might have to fix it just so I can test it out. So, well, not looking too good for the Tranes on this house. Of course, they've served their time, but let me see if I can get the owner to pay for fixing this thing so I can check it the rest of the way. As you can see, orange wire is burnt off of this one. Compressor's not running. So I'm going to try to remake this thing, even though the capacitor looks like it's a little bit heat damaged right there. See if it'll work long enough for me to test it out. Okay, well, I have it wedged in there. Now for the moment of truth. Will it start up with this existing capacitor? Oh my gosh. Nope. Let me see if he wants to change the capacitor or what. So I got this one kind of toasted up.
tried to use that. That didn't fly. I should test it. Because just because it looks like crap doesn't mean it actually is crap. I got a new one in there. I'm going to flip the breaker, flip the disconnect. Let's see what happens. I bet you fires up like a boss. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Let's do it, hallelujah. Sounds like something's running in there. Let's see how well that's running. That sounds pretty healthy. This one's not looking too healthy. We got a high side of around 25 and a low side of negative 15. I think she's out of gas, baby. Oh well. Goodbye, Trane. Godspeed.
Those of us with dirty hands, blood stains intertwine, right away each morning to grind it out another time. The faces in the mirror, and not as young as they once were, but they're proud, they're proud.